Hello everyone. In this class, we will see the solutions for this review paper. Okay. So the first question, you have students at an activity center. Choose one of the four activities. The bar chart shows some of their choice. 5 students choose hiking. Now you can see the frequency. Climbing 7 student has chosen. Hiking, it is said that 5 students. So I have to complete the bar chart. So here, complete the bar chart. What we do, simply we will draw one bar having a height of this 5. Okay, so this is your bar chart. Write down the most popular activity. What is the most popular activity? Climbing is the most popular activity. So you write that climbing is the most popular activity. Now the second question, the time T minute is spent on homework in 1 week by each of 200 students is recorded. The table shows the result. Now calculate an estimate of the mean. Now see here, when we find mean, that time what we do, we multiply this frequency. I have to find the mean of this time, so I will multiply the time. Now here, as I don't know that between 40 minute to 60 minute, okay, what are the different times, the time T minute is spent on homework. So 6 students, they spend time between 4 to 60 minutes, but how much time each student spend, that we don't know. So what we do, we consider average time for each of these 6 students. So here, okay, you have to find out what is the average of this 40 to 60. So for 40 to 60, your average is going to be 50. Similarly, for 60 to 80, it is going to be 70. 80 to 90, it is going to be 85. 90 to 100, it is going to be 95. And 100 to 150, it is going to be 125. Now how you get this average? So it's a simple use. You can, there are different ways. One way is that you add this 40 and 60 and then divide that sum with 2. Okay, so you will get the average value. Now to estimate for the mean, what we do, we multiply this 50 by 6 plus we multiply this 70 by 10 plus this 85 by 70 plus this 95 by 84 and plus 125 by 30, and we will divide this whole by this total frequency, which is 200. So your mean must be equal to sum of all these divided by 200. It will give you 93.4 minute. Okay, use your calculator and you will get 93.4 minute. Now here the next question is, a new table with different class interval is completed, where the frequency is 86, okay, for time between 40 to 90, and frequency is 140 for the time between 90 to 150. On the histogram, the height of the bar for 40 to 90 interval is 17.2 centimeter. We have to calculate the height of the bar for 90 to 150. Now in histogram, to draw the height of bar, what we generally do, we draw the frequency density. Okay, we find the frequency density. So frequency density is nothing but it's simply your frequency divided by this width. So 40 to 90, the width is going to be 50. Okay, so 86 divided by 50, if you find, it is 1.72. Okay, now instead of representing 1.72, what we are doing, we are representing this 1.72 by 10. Okay, so 1.72 times 10 is giving me 17.2. Okay, so for the second one, the frequency is going to be 114 divided by here. The difference is of 60. Okay, so this 114 divided by 60, if you do 114 divided by 60, we will get 1.9. Here it is 1.9. So I will multiply this 1.9 by 10 and I will get 19. So 19 centimeter I will use to represent this particular information. I hope this problem is clear to you. Okay, your frequency density is 1.72, but as this value 1.72 is little less, so I can show this by a height of 17.2 centimeter. So simply I use a scale factor of 10, and hence 1.72 I represent by 17.2. So similarly 1.9 I will represent by 19. Now third question is, Antonio has a shop near the beach. He make a tally of the number of ice creams he sell on Friday. Work out the number of ice creams he sell on Friday. Now see, these are the number of ice creams sold on Friday. This one group is indicating me 5, value 5. So it's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 and 45 plus 3. 45 plus 3 is 48. So here my answer will be 48. Okay. 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for fifth I will just cross it. 15 of the ice creams he sells on Friday are vanilla. Work out the fraction of ice cream he sells on Friday that are vanilla. So 15 ice cream out of 48 ice cream are of vanilla. Now I have to find out what fraction it is. So 15 upon 48, and now you can see that with 3 you can divide. So it's 3 5 the 15, and here 3 1 the 3 6 the 18. So 5 upon 16 will be your smallest fraction for this particular question. So for question number 3, our answer will be 5 upon 16. They ask me to write in fraction only. Now here P and Q is given, you have to find P minus Q. So P minus Q, simply you see here 2 minus of minus 1 will give you 3, and 8 minus 4 will give you 4. So your P minus Q is 3, 4. Okay, next 6 times P. So 6 times P is what? 2, 8. So I will multiply this. It will be 6 2 the 12 and 6 8 the 48. So here I will write 12 and 48. Okay, now fifth question. Fifth question is, OA is given X, OB is given Y, OD. So let us join this O with D. This OD, okay, OD is given 3 divided by 7 times X plus 4 divided by 7 times Y. Okay, now I have to calculate the ratio of AD ratio dB. AD ratio dB. Okay, so what we can do, we can find out what is AD. So here your AD bar can be written as AD bar is AO bar plus OD bar. Okay, now I know the value of AO, it is going to be minus X, plus this is 3 divided by 7 times X plus 4 divided by 7 times Y, and I will get minus 4 divided by 7 times X plus 4 divided by 7 times Y. So simply this AD bar, if I see it is, I will take this minus 4 upon 7 out as a common. So here it is X minus Y. Okay, now this is your AD bar. Simply you will find, similarly you will find this DB bar. Okay, now DB bar, you can say that DB bar is what? DO bar plus OB bar. Okay, now DO bar is your 3 divided by 7 times X plus 4 divided by 7 times Y. Okay, plus OB bar. Now plus OB bar is what? I'm making some mistake. DO, it's negative, so this is minus, and this will also be minus. Okay, minus 4 by 7 times Y plus here it is y. Okay, so when I add, I will get minus minus 3 divided by 7 x, and this is minus 4 by 7 plus y. It is plus, I will get plus 3 divided by 7 times y. Okay, so for dv bar, if you see, we can take minus 3 divided by 7 common, and here I have x minus y. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to find out ratio AD ratio dB. So AD ratio dB is equal to, now you can see, AD is what, minus 4 divided by 7 times x minus y, and here uh, this is in ratio with minus 3 divided by 7 times x minus y. Okay, so this x minus y I can cancel, divided by 7 also I can cancel, and this minus sign also. So here the ratio will be 4 ratio 3. Okay, so AD ratio dB is 4 ratio 3. Okay, let us move to question number 6. The diagram shows a trapezium OPQR. So you have OPQR. This is a trapezium. O is the origin, OR is given A, O, P is given B. Okay, now you have to find uh, also this RQ magnitude of RQ is 3 divided by 5 magnitude of OP. So as we have given the ratio of magnitude, so similarly I can say that okay, this vector will be equal to 3 divided by 5 times B. Okay, now this is okay, this much is okay. Magnitude wise, if also if in magnitude wise, if we say okay, this is going to be 3 divided by 5 times of this OP. So OP I will write as B. Okay, now I have to find out PQ in terms of A and B. So PQ, I can write this PQ bar. PQ bar can be written as, applying the polygon law of vector addition, PQ bar can be written as PO bar plus OR bar plus RQ bar. Okay, now this PO bar. PO bar is what? PO bar is minus B. So this is minus B. OR is plus A. So this is plus A. And RQ. RQ is what? RQ is plus 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5 times B. Okay. So this will give me A minus 2 divided by 5 times B. Okay, I hope these fractional calculations, you know. Okay, if you have any doubt in this fractional calculation, don't worry, let me know. I will discuss this fractional calculations as well with you all. Okay, now the next I have find out this PQ in the simple form of AB. So here PQ is what? A minus 2 divided by 5B. A minus, it's A minus 2 divided by 5 times B. Okay, the next question, when PQ and OR are extended, they intersect at W, find the position vector of W. Okay, so I will extend this part. So this part will be extended, it will go like this, and here it will, so it will extend and it will go like this, and here I have this W. Okay, now as I am extending these two sides, it is easy to understand that this WRQ and WOP, they are going to be the similar triangles. Okay, so concept of similar triangles you can apply over here. Let us apply the concept of similar triangle. Okay, let us apply that. Or if any other way, if I see, I think this is practical. I will use the similarity of triangle, and what we can see. Okay, let me solve here only. I know that triangle WRQ is similar to triangle WOP. Okay, so therefore this WR divided by WO will be equal to RQ divided by OP. Fine. Now WR, I don't know what is this WR is. So WR, I will write WR only divided by this WO. WO can be written as WR plus RO. Okay, and here it is 3 divided by 5 times B. Now we are talking about magnitude, and this whole divided by B, magnitude of B. Okay, we are talking about magnitude. These are the ratios for length. So here we will get this is equal to 3 divided by 5, as magnitude of B and magnitude of B will cancel. Next, you can cross multiply. So 5 times WR will be equal to, here it is 3 times WR plus 3 times RO. Okay, so I have 2 times WR is equals to 2 times WR is equals to 3 times RO. Okay, now 2 times WR is equal to 3 times RO. We can say that this magnitude of WR will be equal to 3 divided by 2 times, ये देखिए इधर रखा होगा, 3 divided by 2 time 3 divided by 2 time RO. Okay, so this is the relation between the length. Now as this is the relation between the length, similarly I can say that this vector RW, this vector, so therefore this vector RW, okay, will be equal to 3 by 2 times vector OR. Okay, now I have to find out what is the position vector of this W. So therefore your OW, which is going to be OR plus RW. So here I will say that it's OR. OR is your vector A, so it's vector A plus RW is your 3 by 2 times A. So this whole will be 5 divided by 2 times A. Okay, so your OW is 5 divided by 2 times A, and therefore I can say that position vector of W is equal to 5 divided by 2 times A. So 5 divided by 2 times A is going to be the position vector. Okay, now the next question, the scale drawing shows the positions of town A and town B. The scale is 1 centimeter representing 15 kilometer. Now measure the bearing of town B from town A. Bearing of town B from town A, we have to measure this particular angle. Okay, so we have to use our protractor to measure this particular angle. Okay, so you will have the value somewhere 71 degree. Okay, with your protector, if you measure, this is 71 degree. So measure the bearing of town B from town A, it is going to be 71 degree. Okay, now sketch the graph of y is equals to sine x between 0 to 360. So we know that the sine graph is something like this. Okay, now 360 they have already mentioned. So first I will divide it into equal parts. So here it is going to be 180, here it is going to be 90, and here it is going to be 270. Okay, so we know that the graph will have the maximum height when it is 90 degree, have 0 when it is 180, have the negative value -1 when it is 270, and then at 360 again I have 0 value. So you will join these points with a smooth curve like this. Okay, so this is your y is equals to sine x graph. Okay, next y is equals to sine x graph. After that we have to solve the equation 3 sine x plus 1 is 0, and I have to measure this angle between 0 to 360 degree. So you have 3 sin x plus 1 is equals to 0. So I can say that sin x is equals to minus 1 divided by 3, and therefore the value of x is sine inverse of 1 divided by 3. Okay, now for the same value, of sine, okay, we have two angles. Now 1 by 3, this is a positive value, so here my answer should be in the first quadrant as well as in the second quadrant. So my answer will be sine inverse of this 1 divided by 3. Use your calculator. So one value you will get 19.47. Okay, one value is simple, it's 19.47. You can round it, okay, or you can round it to one decimal place like 19.5, or you can write 19.47. It's your choice. So I will write 19.47. so here 19.47 is one angle. Okay, I have already discussed with you that unit circle concept. So for rough diagram, if you see this unit circle concept, okay, one angle you are getting like 19.47. Now the same value of y you will get somewhere here. So to get this angle, what we will do, we will subtract this 19.47 from 180. So 180 minus 180 minus our answer will give you, so 180 minus what is it, 19.47. Okay, so I get answer as 160.53. What I get? I get 160.53. Okay, so 160.53 is my answer. 19.47. Just a minute. I think I'm making some mistake. It's minus 1 upon 9. So minus 1 upon 9, minus 1 upon 3. So it's not in the first quadrant. It is either in the third quadrant or it is in the fourth quadrant. So sine inverse of, if you see minus 1 divided by 3, you will get a negative answer, minus 19.47. So minus 19.47 is something somewhere in the unit circle you have here. Okay, negative minus 19.47. Okay, 47, sorry, 47. So to write that in positive form, okay, I will subtract this from 360. So 360 minus 19.47, it, so one answer we get 340.53. Okay, 340, one answer you will get 340.53. This is your one answer, and the other answer will be in the third quadrant. So in third quadrant, you will come here. Okay, so what we do, we have to measure till here only. Mm. So one value is 340.53, and the other value, okay, I'm getting confused. Okay, let me extend it in this particular direction. That will help me. So this is 19.47. So here this angle is also going to be 19.47, and then from here to this particular point, okay, this particular point is simply 180 plus 19.47. So 180 plus 19.47, it will be 199.47. It's 199.47 degree. I think we will discuss this problem in the class. Okay, this is a little tough. Okay, next, fx is given to x minus 1, gx is given 3x plus 2, hx is given 1 upon x, and jx is given x square. We have to find first j of minus 1. So j of minus 1 will be equal to minus 1 the whole square. Minus 1 the whole square is going to be plus 1. So this answer is plus 1. Second, find x when fx plus gx is 0. So fx plus gx is 0. Fx is your 2x minus 1 plus your gx is 3x plus 2, and the sum we have given is 0. I have to find out the value of x. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. 5x plus 1 is 0. That means 5x is equals to minus 1, and hence x is equals to minus 1 divided by 5. Okay, so x is what? It's a minus 1 divided by 5. Okay, now find gx, giving your answer in the simplest form. So your gx is 3x plus 2. Our gx is 3x plus 2. So if I say that ggx, then ggx is 3x will represent by gx, so 3gx plus 2, and gx will again replace by 3x plus 2. Okay, plus 2. So this is 3 times 3 is 9x, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2. So this will give you answer as 9x plus 6 plus 2 is what? 8. So 9x plus 8 is your answer. And your D part is find hf of x plus gh of x, and giving your answer in the simplest form. Now hf of x plus gh of x, gh of x, sorry, gh of x. So this is h of fx. Now what is my h function? Your h function is 1 upon x. So h function is 1 upon, so it is 1 upon fx, plus what is g function? So your g function is 3x plus 2. So it's 3x will replace by hx, 3x plus 2. Okay, next, I will replace this fx. So fx is what? 2x minus 1. So 1 upon 2x minus 1 plus 3 times hx. hx is 1 upon x. So 3 times 1 upon x plus 2. Okay, so here it is 1 divided by 2x minus 1 plus 3 divided by x plus 2. Okay, I have to write as a single fraction. Okay, so to write as a single fraction, okay, what we do, we make the denominator same. So here let us make denominator as LCM, which is 2x minus 1 times x. So here I will apply numerator as x, plus here I will apply numerator as 3 times 2x minus 1, and here 2 will be written as 2 times x times 2x minus 1. Okay, so simplification of numerator is x plus 6x minus 3 plus, here it is 2 to the 4x square minus this 2x multiplied by 1 is what? It's 2x only, and then this whole divided by x times 2x minus 1. Okay, now this is 4x square, so I will write 4x square. 6x minus 2x is plus 4x, and here minus 3. Okay, so minus 3, and this whole divided by x times 2x minus 1. Okay, now 4 3s are 12, minus 12 I have to factorize, so 6 and 2. So here it is going to be 4x square plus 6x minus 2x minus 3. Okay, here I can take, and this whole divide by x times 2x minus 1. Okay, we can take 2x common, so here it is 2x plus 3, and I will take minus 1 common, so here also 2x plus 3. Okay, and then divide by, here we have 2x minus 1 times x, so here it is 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 1 divided by 2x minus 1 times x. So this and this will cancel, and your answer is 2x plus 3 divided by x. Okay, so this is by the way, this is an additional question. Okay, so if you will not attempt this question, that is also okay. If you have attempted, then I will see, I will check from these 4 questions, and if you have made any mistake in either A, B or C, and then I will consider this D part. Okay, otherwise D part will not be considered. Now the 10th question, the diagram shows the speed time graph for 24 seconds of a car journey. Calculate the uh, deceleration of the car in the final 8 seconds. So from 16 to 24, this is the final 8 seconds, and for this I have to find deceleration. So deceleration is what? It's nothing but the slope of this particular line. Okay, now slope, you have formula as y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now here you have 2 points, 1 point over here. If you see the coordinate of this point, it's 16 comma 12, and if you see the coordinate of this point, it is 24 comma 0. Okay, so y2 minus y1 will give me 0 minus 12, and x2 minus x1 will give me 24 minus 16. Okay, so this is minus 12 divided by 24 minus 16 is 14 minus 6 is 8. So this is 8. So here it is minus 3 divided by 2. Okay, minus 1.5 meter per second square. So minus 1.5 meters per second square will be the answer. Or I will simply say that deceleration is, when we say deceleration, that means we are talking about negative acceleration. So I will say that 1.5. I will not then in that case use the minus sign, because deceleration itself indicate that we are talking about some negative value. Now the B part is the total distance traveled during the 24 seconds. So in this 24 second, what is the total distance? So total distance is nothing but area of this particular graph. Okay, so you can see that this is of a trapezium shape. Uh, so the formula for area, okay, if you want to apply the trapezium formula, so it's half sum of length of parallel sides. So it is, one side is 24, other side is 16, times the distance between the two is 12. Okay, so this is 2 6 are 12. Now here if I add 6 plus 4 10, 2 plus 2 4, so 40. 40 times 6, 40 times 6 is what? It's 240 meter. Okay, so your total distance is, the total distance which you cover is 240 meter. Okay, so here I will write 240 meter. Okay, now the next, just a minute. Okay, it's there. Okay, question number 11. Now question number 11, just a minute, give me 1 second. uh, Okay, let us come back to this question. Okay, an 80 cycles a distance of 70 kilometer from uh, Midville to Newtown. Leaving Midville, the cycles for 1 hour 30 minutes at a constant speed of 20 kilometer per hour and then stops for 30 minutes. She then continues the journey to the new town at a constant speed of 16 kilometer per hour. Okay, on the grid draw the distance time graph for the journey. Okay, so for the first 1 hour 30 minute, so for the first 1 hour 30 minute, the speed is 20 kilometer per hour. Okay, so as the speed is 20 kilometer per hour, in 1 hour 30 minute the total distance cover will be 30 kilometer. So 30 kilometer is somewhere here. So this is 30 kilometer and the distance covered is in 1 hour 30 minutes. So I will join by a straight line like this. Okay, the speed is 20 kilometer per hour. Now the gradient of this particular graph will be the speed. This is distance time graph, so gradient will give me the speed. So you can see that this point is 20 comma 1 and this point is 0 comma 0. That gives me a gradient of 20. Okay, then here there is a pause of 30 minutes. So there is a pause of 30 minutes, so there is no movement, means now my distance is going to be 30 only. Then the next 40 kilometer, remaining 40 kilometer, we are covering at a speed of 16 kilometer per hour. Okay, so 16 kilometer per hour, that is going to be slope. Okay, 16 kilometer per hour means for 1 hour gap, there will be a gap of 16 kilometer in vertical axis. So what I will do, 16 kilometer means from 30 plus 16, 30 plus 16, it's 46. So 46, now 46 will be here 50. So 46 will be, this point is going to represent 46, 40, 42, 44, 46. So somewhere this particular point. Okay, this particular point. Now what we will do, using scale, we simply join this point and we will go like that. Okay, and we have to cover a total 70 kilometers, so it will go like this and I will stop here at 70 kilometer. Okay, now calculate the average speed of the whole journey. Now average speed, so first I have to understand what is the time. Okay, so analytically, as I am not using a scale, so analytically also I will see that to cover a distance of remaining 40 kilometer. Okay, distance of remaining 40 kilometer with a speed of 16, what is the time? So your time is distance upon speed. So distance, remaining distance is 40 kilometer, speed is 16, so 40 divided by 16, 40 divided by 16 will give me 2 hour 30 minutes. So this is 2.5 hours. Okay, this is the remaining time. So my total time. Okay, so calculate the average speed. So for average speed, I will first find total distance. So total distance is 70 kilometer and total time, what is the total time? Total time is 2 hour 30 minute here, then 1 hour 30 minute with a speed of what, with a speed of 20 kilometer and then 30 minute halt. So 1 hour 30 minute plus 2 hour 30 minute, it's 4 hour 30 minutes. So 4 hour 30 minute total time is 4 hour 30 minutes, so 4.5 hours we can say. And therefore average speed is your 70 divided by 4.5. Now 70 divided by 4.5, if we add, okay, if I add this distance 70 divided by 4.5, it will be 70 divided by 4.5, I will get 15.5. It's a 15.55 kilometer per hour. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, hi Arya. Okay, just a minute. Give me 1 minute. I'll continue with you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is your question number 11. Okay, now let me see. We have question number 12, 13, 14. Okay, only uh 12, 13 and 14. Okay, so no problem. I will discuss these three questions afterwards. So take care. Bye bye. I will see you with these questions next time.